The chewy bear melting in your mouth right now started its life inside an animal. Not the candy aisle, a slaughterhouse. And once you know how it gets made, you can't unknow it. So let's follow that journey backwards, from candy to cow. It begins in 1922, in a small kitchen in Bonn, Germany, where a candy maker named Hans Riegel was experimenting, trying to invent a new kind of sweet, something soft, chewy, and shaped like a dancing bear. He called it the Gummibär, and his company was Haribo. It became one of the most famous candies on earth. But here's the question almost nobody asks. What actually gives a gummy bear its bounce? It's not sugar. Sugar alone just makes hard candy. The secret ingredient is a substance called gelatin. And gelatin is where the story takes a strange turn. Because gelatin doesn't come from a plant. It comes from a protein called collagen, the same stuff that holds animal skin and bones together. Most gelatin is made from the skin and bones of pigs and cattle. Specifically, the parts left over after the meat is taken. The hides, the trimmings, the bones, the byproducts. For centuries, these scraps were nearly worthless, until people discovered what was hidden inside them. So how do you turn a cow's hide into a chewy bear? First, the raw material is cleaned and treated, soaked in acid or alkaline baths to break it down. This loosens the tightly wound collagen fibers. Then comes the crucial step: heat. The material is boiled in hot water for hours, and the heat does something remarkable. It unravels the collagen into a thick, watery broth. This broth is the raw, liquid form of gelatin. It's filtered, purified, and dried into a fine powder, a tasteless, colorless, odorless ingredient. And here's the part the factories obsess over. Gelatin's strength is actually measured with a number, called the bloom value. A higher bloom means a firmer, bouncier gel, so candy makers pick the exact bloom for the perfect chew. Now the powder is finally ready to become a bear. It's mixed with sugar, water, flavor, and bright color, then poured into thousands of tiny bear-shaped molds. As it cools, the gelatin sets, the loose collagen threads grabbing onto each other, forming a wobbly, springy net that traps the water inside. That net is exactly what makes a gummy bear bounce. So the chewiness you love is collagen, reborn. And here's the twist that ties it all together. Nothing about that cow was wasted. The parts no one wanted became something children adore. Next time you bite into a gummy bear, think about that. You're tasting a journey from hide and bone to candy. It's why some people choose plant-based gummies instead, made from things like pectin found in fruit. But the original bear, the one Hans Riegel made, never really started in a candy kitchen at all. It started its life inside an animal.